What a matchup we have at welterweight in our featured bout on week 4 tonight. Out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, welcome to the octagon, Carlos Prates. Yanni the Greek, he's another one of those sizable favorites. Peterson was the other one near 4-1, Prates near 3-1. What do you think?
Yep, and the dogs have been red hot. 3-1 tonight, and more importantly, 10-8 over the season. Put that in perspective. Last year, the favorites won 65% of the time. The year before that, 68% of the time. So the dogs are live. Not surprised to see dog money coming in late, but I gotta take the 7-inch reach advantage, the switch stance over orthodox, and all that kickboxing and Muay Thai experience for Prates. If he avoids that knockout, I think he gets the win. Let's lay the chalk here to finish the night.
And we'll see how we cap the night. Prates is in the blue, Mitch Ramirez is in the red. Ramirez a perfect 7-0, has never seen a fight go to decision. Meanwhile, Prates more than double the pro experience of any other fighter tonight. 23rd pro fight.
Ramirez training at Syndicate MMA with John Wood. Training with Billy Bigelow. A lot of confidence in his team. Carlos Prates said he was training in his hometown, but also at the Fighting Nerds with Kyle Bahalio. Said he took a lot of confidence from training with Kyle Bahalio.
Oh, nice
Heavy
leg by
kick.
Ramirez.
Draws a smile from Ramirez, but you don't want to take too many of those.
So you know, Kyle Bahalio, a guy that went through the Contender series to find success into the octagon.
Kick to the body from Prates.
Prates doing a good job so far of kind of displaying the price of admission to Ramirez. He's letting him know what's going to be meeting him, you know, if he starts to close that distance. And I love this hand play as well, shutting down the jab of Ramirez.
Oh, the kick gets under. Ramirez lands a counter right and sinks in for a takedown.
Good job by Ramirez.
Oh, that's straight.
That was beautiful.
Slams him down.
Not only that, but how he forced him up against the fence, the way that he funneled him right into the side of the octagon, you see.
Cracked him with a right hand. So Prates started thinking, I gotta defend these shots. Ramirez does a beautiful job of getting to the double leg, gets his hands locked immediately, and then drags him off the mat to take him down. Never allowed for him to get his legs apart.
Full side control with underhooks. We'll see what Ramirez chooses to do with 3 minutes to go on the ground.
I like how Ramirez is basically positioning Prates exactly where he wants him to be. He wants him on the fence, but not to where he could build necessarily. He's going to gather up these legs. But those long legs of Prates something to deal with here.
Prates with the butterflies in now.
Keep tipping. Keep pushing. Halfway through the round now. Yep. Drop that hip into that hook. You keep your weight into that hook. And that
Ramirez trying to clear the left hand. He's having a difficult time clearing the leg of Prates. The reason he can't clear is because of that butterfly on the opposite side. He's got to address that one first.
What a sweep.
Got to address that butterfly. He didn't address that butterfly, so Prates ended up getting up. Oh, beautiful knee. Here comes another one.
Ramirez trying to punch from within the clinch. He backs away.
Yeah, that was good work by Ramirez to get out of that clinch situation because the Muay Thai experience of Prates, he will eat you up there.
Oh, counter left after the windmill left hand from Ramirez.
Oh, that's nasty. You heard that one. That sucks. They drive that toe into your bread basket like that. It sucks bad. Oh! Oh!
Starting to be a technician here.
Ramirez went, ugh. That was nasty.
Press now. We're pressing now, Mitch. Press forward with the hands.
Here in the corner, Ramirez saying to press. You got to put a guy like Prates on his heels, man. You cannot allow this guy to dictate to you.
Oh, straight left.
Yeah, he's going to knee him.
Oh, and another left. Prates just being an assassin right now on the feet. Oh, and kick gets through. Follows it up with a 1-2.
Ramirez has to be careful when Prates, when they start fighting in opposite stances, that head kick.
And Prates stalking Mitch Ramirez in the final minute of the first round.
Oh my
Another left hand.
Prates landed some nasty shots.
Prates is landing at a 70% clip so far. Oh, and he dips in for a knee and an uppercut.
That Prates is good, man. Here comes another knee. He's so long in there.
Final 15 seconds. Ramirez has taken some punishment and he's wearing it.
Prates doesn't need as much as I thought he would. He had some opportunities there.
And a couple of more heavy strikes as the final seconds of round one tick away. Big one for Carlos Prates. But Mitch Ramirez surviving to round two.
And that's not surprising, right? When the kid has done the things that he's done. I mean, 40 months in prison. I couldn't imagine spending a night in prison. Ramirez did it for 40 months. It's crazy.
Changed him as a person, according to him. I mean, it's just crazy to see what he has
I don't know how
been
you
through to get
lose
to this
hope
opportunity.
sitting there at that age young.
Oh, big left hand.
Yeah, that left hand snap.
Let's get behind that jab. Fighting him. Walk down the middle.
Now Prates pumps out a jab. He's got two stinging left hands through the first 40 seconds of this round.
Come on.
Ramirez still trying to find his way in.
The stance switches of Prates are so subtle too. He does such a good job of disguising them.
Oh!
Prates starting to apply the pressure earlier this time. Oh! The left staggers him. And that will do it. A one-punch knockout for Carlos Prates.
That left hand was on point. Oh, nice.
A surgical performance in the striking department for the Brazilian. And safe to say, put himself on the short list for a UFC contract tonight.
I mean, you look at Prates, and he hit him with a number of those left hands. Number of those left hands he landed. But he never overextended. He hit the gritty like the boy JJ from LSU, the Tiger. Right here you see the body shot followed by the three-punch combination. Watch here. Boom, straight left. I mean, he's hit him with 10 of those over the course of the fight. But this one here just put him down. But look at that body kick. 1, 2. Prates has him hurt bad. And then he hits with the lead left hand that just sits him down. What a performance by Prates. Now, I'm gonna tell you, that is an accumulation of damage because that was probably one of the least hard ones that he threw all night, and that was the one that put him out.
All right, gentlemen, second round. Ready to fight? Ready to fight? Hell, let's go.
February 12th is Monday. That's also the deadline for the $10 discount on the pay-per-view next week.
$10 off?
I bought it. I already bought my pay-per-view.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, I'm watching.
Get it in. It's going to be a great night in Anaheim.
It's going to be a great night. I got to know. I mean, I listen to Ilya Taporia, and he talked like he already getting the belt. I mean, he's confident, man. I cannot wait for that one.
Confident with a capital C. He was at Super Bowl Radio Row this week.
Yeah. Dude acting like the champ.
Yep. Been in Las Vegas for a couple of weeks.
Oh!
Nice hook. He's leading with the hook and following it up like you said, DC. After he throws the hook, he just keeps the flow going. And now he's connecting.
And perhaps some urgency now from Prates. Oh, he tries to land the knee, and Giles tries to time it and take him down, unsuccessful. But Giles opened as closed before the fight as the 2-1 underdog. He is now the live betting favorite after a solid first round. And aggression here in round two.
Now, what I love about that back knee and this back teep kick from Prates landing is it sets up his left hand. Watch his left hand. It's like a laser. It comes out of nowhere because he sets it up with all these kicks and knees.
Combination there from Giles. Prates answers it as we hit the top of the hour. You're watching bonus coverage of the UFC Fight Night prelims from the UFC Apex in Las Vegas with Dominic Cruz and Daniel Cormier. I'm Brendan Fitzgerald. Megan O'Leary, part of our crew tonight as well. 6-fight main card coming your way shortly. First, we wrap up the business here on the prelims. 3 minutes to go in round 2 now. Trevin Giles pressuring the Brazilian newcomer Carlos Prates.
Well, the corner of Prates is calling for more body work, and I think now a lot of those opportunities for knees and everything up the middle will be more present because of Giles and all those big lunges into his combinations.
Work to finish.
Yeah, anytime you're leading with the hook, now that opens up the back knee, because the hook takes a lot of lunging forward. So the knee's open for Prates, and they're calling for that. But also, keep a look at, because now he can throw, Prates can throw that left hand and follow with the knee up the middle and hide the knee behind his left hand. And we saw that almost land before this shot that Giles took.
That knee up the middle, if you're pressuring into someone, is the worst strike to take in all MMA.
There's no pad on the knee.
It sucks so bad. It hurts so bad.
And he's blown
Prates
up
got
the
a cut.
eye. Yeah, he's blown up the eye of it with that left hook, I
Work
think.
to finish.
This is a good defense we were talking about that a lot of these kickboxers have really acquired, right, DC? I mean, look how he's switching the legs, because in no sport in the world, in wrestling, grappling, anywhere, is there a fence behind you. So it becomes a way to even the odds in the grappling for a lot of strikers.
That's why you got to wrestle singles, man. You have to wrestle singles and high crotch today. I'm telling you this as a wrestling coach. You're an MMA fighter. If you don't have a blast double leg to knock people off their feet immediately,
I mean, that's 4 of those that have landed in this fight so far, and they're hard.
It's like, because he's a southpaw, or because he's conventional and Giles southpaw, it opens up that side, right? I call it the window to body kicks and knees off of the back leg. And right now, Prates has found a home for those beautiful knees.
Giles is so good at just stepping in and staying game, though. Look how he keeps bringing the fight to him, and that's what you got to do. You can't give space to Prates, because he's going to find all these reads to get the finish. But if you pour on the offense the way Giles does, make it a war, you have a good chance there.
And if he can get Prates to box him, Giles is going to...
Oh, my gosh, there's the left
Giles
hand. He's been setting
is
it up.
out! Carlos Prates turns the tables with one giant shot.
That laser left hand, he's been setting it up with the knees and the kicks, the teep kicks, and then that hides the left hand, and then when it comes, it came like a laser, and it shut the lights out of Giles.
Well, he was making the reads.
Yeah, he sure was.
And he found the off switch.
See, the knees set it up, and now the left hand, you don't see it because you're waiting for the knee.
Yep.
There it is.
Giles expected another knee because he had landed, and the left hand just starched him. Right on the chin, knocks him back, no follow-up shot needed. Big moment for Carlos Prates.
Oh, something to learn there. Throw the knees to the body, it'll get the hand dropping to block the knee to the body, and that sets up the left hand. That's what I just learned today watching Prates. Nice job.
We expect action between these welterweights. This was the most intense stare down yesterday after the weigh-ins. They leaned in and did that little forehead kind of rub back off, like a couple of mountain goats locking horns. Charles Radke's in the white, Carlos Prates is in the black. You may have noticed Bilal Muhammad in the corner of Charles Radke, both fighting out of Chicago. Muhammad getting ready for his much anticipated, well-earned title shot against Leon Edwards in Manchester coming up late July. Prates, one of the more impressive fighters on Dana White's Contender Series last year. And he followed it up with a second-round knockout of Trevin Giles in February in his UFC debut.
I expect to see this from Radke. Again, we talked about that left hook, talked about how dangerous he is on the feet, but I do think that he's got more options in this fight. Pushing Prates against defense, wearing on him, looking for takedowns. It's just ultimately a smart decision.
Well, in those moments in the break is where he's good, so good as well. So if he can put him up there, dust him up a little bit, rough him up a little bit, and then look to really do damage on the break. I mean, that is the game of Charles Radke. Radke, sorry, I was just going to say Radke continuing to move to his left, looking for the angle to potentially land that left hook of his that is so devastating.
Facing a southpaw, he's got to try to use that right hand to find it. And that is one of the things he does, that right hand, and then he just twists his whole body into that left hook. Doesn't overswing though, it's clean.
All the guys that come out of Valley Flow have such clean striking, really good fundamentals, and then they add the fancy stuff on top of it.
Single leg. Good defense there from Prates.
It's his favorite grappling technique.
He's going to need it, right? You got a frame like this. You got the knockouts on your record like he has. You know guys are going to mix it in. They're going to come. Even if they think they can fight you on the feet, they're going to come with takedowns. Just to at least set you off, just to throw you off your game.
Well, and set up their own striking, right? I mean, we know that Radke has very dangerous hands. With oh, my goodness, the sound of that.
Well, that's already bruised. Look at the inside of that leg.
Mixes in a knee as well. Prates starting to feel himself.
Nice head movement there from Prates. Being very patient. He's definitely taking his time.
Prates lived in Thailand for 5 years. He says you can't really choose who you want to fight or when you want to fight. You just got to go. So that is a crazy amount of experience when you're fighting, what, several times a month at least.
Oh, time.
A little bit of an eye poke. Blake Grice steps in.
Hey, no. I know, I don't want you to be coach. We're still in. Over here, sir. You good? Look at me. You need time? You good? You ready to fight? Be careful, okay? Fight!
Good job, bro.
Yeah, back underway.
I like him.
He's got a couple of situations tonight.
Yeah.
Just expertly managed the situation.
Yeah, it was right on the knee tap attempt.
It looked like he got a thumb.
Prates starting to turn up the heat a little bit.
I get Alex Pereira vibes from him, man.
Yeah, especially with that calf kick with no windup.
Just that length.
Left hand gets through and backs up Radke.
I think Prates is even aiming for that.
Oh my God, piston like left.
Oh, look at him.
Standing back. Oh, there it is. Buckles him with a body shot.
We're done.
That's it. And now it is the nightmare. Carlos Prates may be just that for the rest of the welterweights. And he's got something to say to Bilal Muhammad, octagon side.
He saw that opening in the moment. He saw it coming, said something about it, and did it. Oh my goodness.
Our first big moment of the night goes to Carlos Prates, who's now riding a 9-fight win streak. 14 of his 19 victories by knockouts.
Unbelievable work from Carlos Prates here. The knee right to the liver side of Charles Radke. He sees it, steps in. I mean, that is right on the liver button. And ladies and gentlemen, that is an off switch. You don't need a follow-up after that one. He knew immediately, he knew before it landed that that was there, took advantage of the opening.
And then had something to say for the welterweight title challenger, Belal Muhammad.
did.
Nice sequence by Jing Liang now.
Right now, you're seeing Prates just see everything. Very good defense. He sees all the combinations. He's slipping out of the way. He's going to the weak side, countering with the left hand. I mean, he looks smooth right now. Look at that. Jab, right hook to slipping to the weak side again. I mean, he's just
pivot.
smooth.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pivot there by Prates.
Oh!
Sets him down again.
And right back to work on the jab. Partially lands the head kick now.
I mean, Prates.
Oh!
This dude is powerful.
That straight left is a piston. Now another one for Prates.
The leash doesn't go down. The leash doesn't go down. So for this to be happening is crazy.
Oh, and now Jing Liang returns fire.
Jing Liang does not sit down for anybody, so the fact that he's getting tagged like this is still coming forward says a lot of the power of Prates.
As advertised through 5 minutes. Lunging left hand lands flush for Prates. Good connection by Jing Liang.
And all these left hands are going to set up that left kick.
Every time he hits him, he sits him in the chair every time.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, and the leech is still coming forward. Jing Liang is so crazy, man.
Never been knocked out.
It really does feel like if Prates really puts his foot on the gas, he might get him out of there. Because I think it's a couple shots. Because he's been able to hurt Lee, it's going to take a couple shots, so he's not going to put him out with one punch.
Prates doing a better job now, raising that knee to try to check some of those leg kicks. 90 seconds to go, round 2.
I think Prates is fighting.
Oh! Another
Perfect
knockdown
fight.
for the Nightmare.
Instead of rushing, he's outclassing, taking his time, setting up the knockout.
His striking is sick.
He's
Very
landed
accurate.
72%.
Oh! Double right hand. Sorry, double left
That
hand.
left.
Southpaw
Oh
left hand.
my
is
goodness.
just powerful.
The leech on the ropes, another left hand from Prates.
Oh!
That'll do it! The walk-off KO! 10 in a row for the Nightmare!
This dude!
Oh my gosh.
Carlos Prates has arrived, the first man to knock out the leech, Li Jing Liang.
Made that look easy. Honestly,
That's
made that
crazy.
look real easy.
No. Did you see that? Oh my God.
The dude's an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, he's a problem.
He's
People are going to be
problem.
shooting on that guy, I promise.
Oh, Leech is still sleeping?
Oh,
Oh my God, that's bad. Give him the smelling salt, something, man. Get him up. Oh, the eyes.
Nice to see him open up his eyes there. Tonight's fight replays are brought to you by Monaco Can Cocktails. 2 shots in every can. Feel the fun.
Look, he hurt him. He hurt him bad here. He hurt him bad. He says, get up. But watch, he hit him with the straight ones a couple times. Now watch, it's a little bit of a hook on this one. Another straight left. Now watch the hook, Dom. That was nasty. He said, I'm gonna put one on him now. Boom. Oh my goodness. It was a right hook, then a left hook that put him out. Yo, this Prates is something else, Dom. Oh my goodness. He is something else.
dangerous man.
Look at this in real time.
Oh, gosh. What a terrible shot to have to eat over and over. That left hand is nasty.
Dang, boy.
Down goes the...